galaxy out for a ride, showing you the neighborhood, saying hi to the neighbors, talking real estate, man. How cool is that?
How did you get into real estate?
So my mom actually did real estate. Well, I'm from Del Rio. So my mom sold real estate. She owned an auctioneer's company where she would sell heavy machinery back and forth. And then they would do auctions, but she also did real estate on the side. I graduated college and I was living in San Antonio, and I got an opportunity to come work for either Dell Computers, Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, or Applied Materials. And at the time I was 19 or 20 years old. And the thought of moving to Austin was like, man, you know, I've never thought about going to Austin. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go to Austin. So I took the job at AMD. They had a shift differential, and I think I was making like, I don't know, $75,000 a year at, you know, in 1999, 2000, as a 20-year-old kid, man, I was freaking balling. I loved it until I got laid off. Semiconductor business. And then I got rehired, I got laid off again. And I called my mom and she's like, son, why don't you just go do real estate? Thank you. You always did well. You know, I would just help her. I never sold houses with her, but when I was in college, she got me a job selling mobile homes in San Antonio. That was like my first job out of high school, selling mobile homes. So I was always kind of involved in real estate one way or the other. And when I moved to Austin, I found out that speaking Spanish here was very rare, you know, to be bilingual. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go sell real estate and I'm gonna focus on the Hispanic market and stuff like that. I sold this house too. We're on a street called Woodthorpe, but this is one of the prettiest streets, I think, in the neighborhood. I think overall, just having an opportunity to work in this business, it's just awesome, man. I feel so lucky and so blessed to be able to do what I do and be able to support my family and help people. First 12 years, 10 years, all I dealt with first-time buyers, man. That's all I work with. And I remember just seeing the feeling of them being happy and being able to help them. You know, it was just more rewarding than any commission check I could have got. You know, I love that feeling of being able to help people. And now it's like, I focus on listings, right? All I want to do is list houses, sell houses. I'm good at it and I love it. But what I really love is, like, let's say a seller was trying to sell with another agent and then they just sat there and they need to get to their next spot in life, and then I'm able to come in and get it sold for them, or I get the opportunity to list a home and I make, you know, I tell them exactly what's going to happen, then it works out to the T exactly like I say it's going to happen. But just being able to help sellers, you know, get out of that property into a next one, or for whatever the reason, I love the job. I just think it's cool, man. I'm lucky to do what I do for a living. So if you're in the market to buy or sell, I would love the opportunity to interview for the job.